Hi, this is from the office Minister.
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. You are audible, sir.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Can see your video?
Fine, fine.
Okay. There is another one, Trevor.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sir, am I audible? So, my video clear?
Okay.
Audio. में करो, ये तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं रहा, ऐसे ही तो होता रहा। We're waiting for Hon'ble Minister and our key stakeholders already joined here at Secretariat. We have Sanjay Bhattacharyya from MEA. Sir, we have
Sir, program webinar is not started.
our Honorable Minister of Electronics and Information Technology, Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji is already here. So please start with again straight away.
Yes.
In 1 minute. A very good afternoon to everyone who on the occasion of launched on 2017 by our Honorable Prime Minister. On this ceremony, we have amongst us the leading the guidance IT and IT. We have Shri Ravi Prasad for electronics supporting us in UMANG all products that will push in India. So we welcome you here in the last 3 years to the path UMANG take, and we will be showcasing UMANG app has been able to today. Joined by Secretary Electronics Shri Ajay, who has been a pillar of vote. All our initiatives guided us in order to ensure that solutions we are suited and they are designed in such a way they are interoperable and they can interact with various government departments in order to bring them on a common platform. We also joined today by Secretary CP, Ministry of Affairs, Secretariat, who have been the Minister of Affairs and supporting us in various ways, and today we are on the UMANG app. We are privileged to have Ajay Bhattacharyya amongst the most popular services under the UMANG app. Sir has been guiding us in order to bring all the direct benefit transfer schemes under the UMANG platform, and I'm happy to announce that out of the and his inspiration, we are trying to ensure that citizens are able to access all DBT schemes from all departments on one mobile app, that is the UMANG app. The UMANG app has ended in 2017. Over a period of time, we kept on adding more services, and I'm happy to announce that during the post-pandemic phase, we saw an exponential growth in addition of e-services on the UMANG platform. From 643 services on 31st of March 2020, we have 29 services on the UMANG platform, which includes services from the central government, services from the state governments, and services from the utility bills and which citizens access. Some services are very good, some services are becoming popular days to come. UMANG is today available in 13 languages, Indian language, and we are working in order to ensure that all official languages are included on the UMANG platform. And the services which UMANG offers includes onboarding the online services. If a is that certain departments which did not have a mobile app, for them also the UMANG team and the technical team of UMANG has gone ahead, sat with the department and built a mobile app for UMANG. The UMANG also does, like some departments had apps, but they were only on Android platform. But they have been brought to the iOS platform also by UMANG, and also been a pioneer in launching service on not only Android and iOS platforms, also the iOS platform, which is by the low-cost geophones. And we have to mention that more than 1 crore downloads of UMANG are the geophones. This year, we also had a major initiative by enabling assisted access on the UMANG services. And this allowed us to have a partnership for offering UMANG services at service centers. And we are able to offer all UMANG services at all the 3.75 lakh service centers across the country. And this has resulted in digital inclusion, because those people who don't have a smartphone are also able to go ahead and access the services on at the CSCs services which are available on UMANG platform. So we are privileged today to be partnering with multiple government departments, and apart from the speakers about whom I mentioned, we also have distinguished partners from other ministries and departments who have been supporting in enabling online services on the UMANG platform. We have Shri Singh, she is on the National Pharma NPP, National Pharma Pricing Authority, under whom the services of Pharma and Jan Aushadhi Kendra are available on the UMANG. We have Sanjay Agarwal, Joint Secretary from the Ministry of Agriculture, under whom the PM Kisan and other agri-enabled platform. We have Dr. Antarik Johari from CBSE, and CBSE is very popular on the UMANG platform. We have Vidhu Bhushan sir from National Health Authority, and Ayushman Bharat. Ayushman Bharat services are also on UMANG platform. We have Shikhar from Prasar Bharati, and Dushan services are also very popular on UMANG. We have Nurada Prasad from Ministry of Culture, and Culture services are also you expect many EPFO. EPFO is a very popular service on UMANG, and we get more than 2 crore monthly transactions on the EPFO service of the UMANG platform. We also have Mr. Suri Atwal sir has joined, so we welcome him for the EPFO services. And the Jeevan Promise, which is also available on UMANG platform, is again one of the most uses, and pensioners across the country keep on writing mails to us, thanking us for enabling on the Jeevan Praman services through NIC on the UMANG platform. And DG NIC ma'am is also here. NIC has been a big pillar of support, and a lot of NIC services like the service have also been enabled on the UMANG platform. Dr. Neeraj is here from NCERT, and NCERT service, especially the e-Pathshala, popular is during the pandemic, who have joined us on this webinar. We have more than almost 400 people who have joined us in this conference, online conference today. I would once again welcome everyone for this 3-year celebration of the UMANG platform, and would now request our team to play a short video which would have some of the snippets from our partner stakeholders as also the users of the UMANG services. So can we have the video, please?
Mobile app which provide over 100 citizens and services. At the back end, these services will be created by many different departments. This integrated approach will add an automatic layer of peer performance pressure of these departments.
We have recently come with the UMANG app. At the time, then people have already started using it. Again, what
सकते हैं। इस ऐप पर जेनेरिक दवा व उसकी सभी ब्रांड्स की MRP सहज सुलभ है। उमंग ऐप ऐसी सभी जन उपयोगी सर्विसेज को एक ही पोर्टल पर उपलब्ध कराने का बेहतरीन प्रयास है। उमंग ऐप पर एक ही सुविधाओं का लाभ उठाएं।
ई-रसकोष का मेन बेनिफिट यह है कि यह उमंग में भी ऐप की मदद से हम ब्लड बैंक से रक्त समूह के विशिष्ट रंग से पा सकते हैं।
Development of UMANG app whose blood banks on a single form. The patient can search blood of that specific group just sitting in the hospital, thereby saving the life of the patient as well as attendants.
मैं एक सरकारी सेवक निवृत्त हूं। कल मैं बैंक में जाकर के अपना प्रमाण दे। इस वर्ष मुझे पता लगा उमंग ऐप के बारे में और उसके सहारे मैंने जीवन प्रमाण निकाला और के अंदर बैंक में भी वो जाकर के सीट हो गया। इतना बढ़िया ऐप है उमंग। मैं तो सबको कहूंगा कि उमंग में जाकर के एक बार देखें। ऐप ऑफ एप्स है।
During this pandemic, UMANG mobile app has become a handy tool for timely dissemination of weather information and for providing early warning against like cyclones and Nisarg in June. It also provided the help to communicate the early warning against the monsoonal heavy rain and the thunderstorms to minimize the loss of lives and property.
दिन भर बिजी शेड्यूल होता है, टाइम नहीं मिल पाता है, जिसके बाद मुझे किसी दोस्त ने उमंग ऐप के बारे में, उस ऐप से मैं अपना सारा, मेरे घर पे गैस खत्म है, मैं बस एक रिक्वेस्ट डालती हूँ, वो लोग रिफिलिंग का काम करवा देते हैं। तो ये बहुत ही अच्छा ऐप है उन लोगों के लिए जो बिजी होते हैं, उनका घर के ऑफिस में बैठे काम हो जाता है, तो काफी अच्छा ऐप है ये
उमंग जी लोकर, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਇਸ਼ੂ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ ਤੇ ਅਪਲੋਡਡ
We led by the CBSC. I want to know about the pre-registration form facility which was provided with their results on the app over the last minute rush. All my details and when the results within some of
एक ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन है ओजस, जिसमें मैं अलग अलग टाइम टू टाइम जो भी एप्लीकेशन रिक्वायरमेंट के आती है उसमें मैं फॉर्म फिलअप करता रहता हूँ। लेकिन हर बार ऐसा नहीं होता कि मेरे पास कंप्यूटर हो और मैं जान क्या है क्या नहीं है, कौन सी अपडेट आई है, कोई नई रिक्रूटमेंट आई है कि नहीं आई। तो इसके लिए मुझे उमंग ऐप बहुत ही अच्छी ऐप है, जो आप कहीं पे भी मतलब ट्रैवलिंग में हो या फिर कहीं पे भी हो तो आप उस ऐप के जरिए ओजस को एक्सेस करके उसके अंदर आप जो है जिसके कॉल लेटर डाउनलोड
एंड so many officers, and not just officers participating in this program, but the services that many of you are taking to the citizens, coming together in one platform. This 10 years ago, I was in the in the position that Abhishek Singh is occupying today, and at that time it was a dream for us that there should be one app in which all the services of Government of India, state governments, city governments, statutory bodies, etc. should all come into one app. And we used to wonder, is it possible at all? And I must compliment the team at NeGD and with Neeraj Kumar ji that has actually made it happen. And the manner in which it is happening, it gives us tremendous confidence that this is just a beginning and there is still a lot of ground to cover. To have come within 3 years into as many as 2039 different services that are available, and as Secretary Coordination and as DG NIC would also be able to indicate, there are a large number of services that are waiting in the wings to be onboarded onto UMANG. And not just a single place where you can get all the services. One of the things which Abhishek has said just now, I think is extremely important for all of us. Whenever we create an app or a service from a single department, we might be able to take it to Android. Then we struggle to take it to iOS. And most of the departments stop short of taking it into the KaiOS platform of the geophones, which are also very large in number across the length and breadth of the country. And also we are able to bring out the service in one language or two languages. And this is one app where by bringing our services onto this app, we are actually catering to all the different platforms. We are also catering to a growing set of Indian languages. And if a person is hitting the app or coming to the app for any one service, all kinds of other services become available. It's a phenomenal achievement. I would also like to mention that we have about 4 or 5 major initiatives which we are trying to bring together. These initiatives include DigiLocker, through which many of your departments already provide services. DigiLocker in turn is available through UMANG. Common service centers, which is a tremendous source of strength for all of us. We have integrated UMANG with common service centers. So now all the services that are provided through UMANG are available from each of the common service centers across the country. Similarly, the Service Plus platform. So as different central departments, state governments, cities use Service Plus to create new services, all those almost automatically are able to come onto UMANG. So we are actually combining the might of many of our platforms. And to add to this, we have the BISAC maps, which will also start providing tremendous services on UMANG shortly. So this is what we look forward to. My compliments to the team which has accomplished this in a short period of 3 years, and look forward to another scintillating performance in the years to come. And I would like to acknowledge the special blessings that we get from our Hon'ble Minister, who has basically indicated to us that the services required by the last man in the queue, the services required by a person to simplify lives, those are the services that must be available. And thank you to all my colleague secretaries and partners for helping us bring this platform alive with all the services that actually you provide. We only act as a conduit for that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your kind words and your support and the guidance that we keep getting every day, sir. Now we come to the most important part of the today's event. We will have we'll have our Honorable Minister for Electronics and IT, Law and Justice, Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, dedicating the international version of the UMANG app.
Just one minute. Okay. नहीं हुआ.
So the UMANG app will be available in countries now, and the various services will be accessible by users in these countries. Thank you. Next, we will have the launch of the e-book on UMANG to mark 2,000 plus services on UMANG and 3 years of UMANG. Request on our Honorable Minister to launch it. This e-book lists all the services which are available on the UMANG, and we have classified into various categories: farmers, students, culture, health, utility services, public grievances, citizen engagement, finance, banking, transport services, services to women and children, youth, youth and employment, police and legal services, Ministry of External Affairs Services. There's a lot of general services. So this was a brief ebook. It will be available on our website, and we'll be sharing it on email also to all the stakeholders. Now, based on the transactions that we have been having, because while we have 2039 services, what we have done is that we have instituted something what we are calling UMANG Awards, based on the maximum number of transactions that we have across services. We'll request our Honorable Minister to unveil the awards for the UMANG. Based on the number of transactions, Platinum Award goes to EPFO, Gold Award to DigiLocker, Silver Award to ESIC and Bharat Gas Services, and the Bronze Awards goes to HP Gas, Doordarshan, National Consumer Helpline, CBSC, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Jeevan Praman, and Jan Aushadhi Sangam. We also have the top 3 states based on number of transactions the last 6 months: Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, based on the number of transactions that we have had. So the intent for doing this is to ensure that more and more services become better, the user interface becomes better, and we have more citizens benefiting with the UMANG services. With this, now we would request our Honorable Minister, Shri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, Minister for Electronics and IT, Law and Justice, to kindly address us.
Secretary IT Electronics, Mr. Ajay Sawhney, all other secretaries, Government of India, Abhishek Singh, Neeta of NIC, other friends who are part of this webinar. My greetings to all of you on the 3rd anniversary of UMANG. For me, it is a journey of nostalgia myself. Heading and handling this department, I was present when Digital India was launched. And when the Prime Minister outlined his very sterling theme, that Digital India is designed to empower ordinary Indians with the power of technology. When I was working the theme, I added few of my own. Digital India must lead to digital inclusion, must bridge the digital divide. And this must be achieved, most important, by technology which is homegrown and also inclusive. UMANG, when it was launched in 2017, I was present again. Because this we could concretize when the Prime Minister raised the bar further in a public meeting in Ranchi, where I was present with him, where he looked towards me in a massive crowd and said, I want governance to be available on the palm of every Indian. Governance Hindustaniyon ki mutti mein hona chahiye. हथेली पे होना चाहिए. And thereafter, we started this program. But what has really struck me, that as on March 2020, you had nearly 643 services. And today, in the same year, you have 2,000 plus services. What does it indicate? It indicates the sheer digital appetite of ordinary Indians. And second, a very resounding validation of the Prime Minister call that if we have governance in the palm of every Indian, then people are bound to use it in a very, very robust manner. And for that to happen, it was further important that not only central services, but the state government services, and even the local authorities services, utility services, from gas to passport to everything must be available. Therefore, practically, it is the metamorphosis from e-governance to M-governance. And that is what the real shining success of UMANG. Some people mention about Jivan Pramanam. Ajay, I can again go nostalgic. We had just joined in the department of the minister in 2014. And I remember some retired elderly people meeting me in a function and complaining to me, Mr. Minister, your government is new. Can you do something about us? We have to go and validate our life every year in the bank to get the pension continued. Having never been involved with something pensionable or the right of pension, it was something a news for me. And I remember telling the department, please find an answer. And today, Jivan Pramanam has become such a great success, which is also there on UMANG. I think these are stories which are a very powerful reflection on the inclusive character of India's digital transformation. I have always held the view, officers, you need to know, that Indian digital story has to be a unique story which must be followed by all the democratic governance models. And whenever I go abroad these days, whether in my capacity as the law minister or other minister, Digital India's success and the Digital India's model has become something which the developing countries are keen to emulate. That is the larger success of all these initiatives. But you all need to acknowledge, because you all are senior civil servants, as to how this change is happening by its own acceleration. Aadhaar, homegrown, made in India by Indian enterprise. GSTN, developed in India by Indian enterprise. Ayushman Bharat, the entire delivery of this great healthcare program of the world being digitally managed. Now, this fintech movement in India, which has become such an extraordinary movement with the UPI and others, again, homegrown. And now UMANG becoming such a powerful success, again, homegrown. Therefore, this great contribution of India's mind, India's experts in technology, developed in India, being delivered in a very successful model, is something which you all need to be very, very proud of. Therefore, on the third completion of 3rd years, Abhishek, congratulations to you and to your entire team, that this flawless delivery of service must be properly maintained. In particular, when I see that great government departments have been given awards today, I think after completion of 3 years, few of my suggestions your team must keep in mind. The first and foremost would be that the flawless nature of delivery must be maintained. Any complaint must be properly addressed. I would expect UMANG to be a platform which can properly claim we work in a flawless manner. And this is very important because all other India's digital products, again dealing with public and public utility, which I outlined earlier, have done so well. And why I mentioned this COVID period, India's use of digital technology, from IT to mobile phone to digital infrastructure to communication infrastructure to work from home movement. You all officers know very well that we liberalized the entire work from home movement by doing away with all the regulatory requirements. And the Prime Minister gave us instruction, make it permanent. Today, it is not only work from home, but work from anywhere, which you can continue to undertake in a permanent manner. And therefore, this whole transformation which is happening through digital operations by those companies and other services involved is by itself a great story to be told. I'm very happy that today UMANG is going global. Just keep one thing in mind, Abhishek. I have noticed, Neeta is here. Indians globally are very keen to connect with India. We launched a SWAS initiative, which was the digital profile of each district. What are the attributes of that district? What is the cultural heritage of that district? What are the tourism potential of that district? So that a man sitting far away in even Latin America can dig up his emotional relationship from the district from which he came. And this has been a success. Today, when it is going global, many NRIs or Indians who are settled abroad still wish to maintain their contact with their roots. The government services available on UMANG must play a very, very proactive role. In that connection, I would like you and your team, in coordination with the Ministry of External Affairs, to ensure that NRI people using the new platform, new version of UMANG today for them must be properly and effectively maintained. In particular, I would like to commend that this whole cultural portfolio available on UMANG, where at a click of a button, a lot of cultural heritage can be known. I remember whenever I go abroad, I meet some of the Indians there. They are very keen that we would like to know more about our culture to be conveyed to our children. And they don't get material. I would really appreciate, Abhishek, if you and your team particularly reinforce this UMANG facet in a more robust manner by closer cooperation with the Ministry of Culture and other entities dealing with our heritage. That is going to be a matter of great success. One last suggestion would be, can you use some AI for voice-based delivery of services? Because today it is linked with the CSC. Very common people in the farthest corner of the country are using it. Many of the secretaries need to know that when we had taken over this department, the number of CSC was hardly 7 to 80,000. Now it is 375,000. A robust movement for digital delivery of services. Since UMANG has gone there, it is very important that some kind of mechanism through voice command by application of AI must be explored so that people of India who are not very comfortable also in the digital language are able to command and get their services delivered. With these words, I would like to conclude. My greetings to all of you. You have done a great job, but there should be no full stop. And I will be the happiest. You have got many international awards, I know that. But I will be happiest when you get some of the best digital awards recognized globally. Thank you. Greetings once again.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot for your kind words, sir. And we would definitely follow up on your suggestions with regard to the voice-enabled services of UMANG. And hopefully very soon we'll be able to do that, sir. So once again, I thank you. And I would now request my director who heads the team for the UMANG app, Shri Neeraj Kumar, to convey the official formal vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. Hon'ble Minister of Electronics and IT, Communications and Law and Justice, Secretary Coordination, Cabinet Secretariat, Secretary, Ministry of Electronics and IT, and senior officers of different ministries and departments, which are partners of UMANG, President and CEO NeGD, representatives of media, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of National E-Governance Division, Ministry of Electronics and IT, I express my deep gratitude to the Honorable Minister for his kind presence and very inspiring inaugural address. It has been our fortune, sir, to have you as a distinguished person of an extremely busy schedule in most of our endeavors to improve digital governance in India. So as you suggested, sir, governance to be available on the palm of India and to take culture in different countries and to operate UMANG as if in flawless manner. And about AI bot, we all present here, sir, we take note of your vision expressed today and we will act accordingly. I thank Honorable Minister for being amidst us at a very crucial juncture in the UMANG's history. I am also thankful to Secretary Coordination, Cabinet Secretariat, who guided us to improve the look and feel of the app, and his guidance to other departments acted as a catalyst to bring different DBT schemes and other services on UMANG, even during the pandemic times. I am thankful to Secretary Mighty, who continuously guided us and prodded us at various junctions to increase number of services and increase downloads, and even suggested services to increase number of transactions on UMANG. I am thankful to Secretary CPV, Secretary DARPG, DGNIC, CEO NHA, Chairman NPPA, and senior officers of about 20 key partner departments of UMANG, which are present today. On behalf of Ministry of Electronics and IT, I would like to express deep appreciation for the overwhelming response from the central departments and state governments of Haryana and MP in attending the conference today. The administrative efficiency of departments for public service delivery post submission of online application matters most, and this in turn makes departments of center, states and union territories crucial in digital governance. Therefore, we greatly value your presence here as crucial UMANG partners and look up to you with great expectations. In organizing the virtual conference, we acknowledge the stewardship of the President and CEO of NeGD and MyGov. I also thank him for the excellent speech he delivered today. I am thankful to the senior officials of the department and users of UMANG who recorded and sent us the excellent videos. This we hope will help to further disseminate information about UMANG and enthuse many more to download UMANG and use the available government services. I am also thankful to the media representatives and viewers who are attending the conference in large numbers. The officials of NeGD, MyGov, Mighty and UMANG partner organizations deserve to be complimented for a smooth operation of UMANG and the systematic execution of the event. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. I'll also be leaving.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I saw Love Agarwal, Varsha Joshi, V. Umashankar, sir.
Congratulations, Abhishek.
Thank you. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Shri.
Thank you. Congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Behra. Thank you, Secretary DRPG, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, UMANG. Neeraj, great job.
Thank you, Jori.
Thank you, Jori ji. Thank you, Brahma. Thank you, Sanjay and the entire NeGD team. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.